Hi, it's very good to see you back again for our next part of our series. Let me share my screen with you. Here we go. Okay. Welcome to our 2023 Village in Howard Fall Tai Chi meditation series. I've been asked to combine our Tai Chi movement with Dr. Adam Potts with the things that we do for meditation. So I'm very excited to combine those two elements. The first thing we're going to work on is Invigorating Qigong Flow. Again, Dr. Adam Potts will be sharing his video with us, how to do the Qigong, and then later on the Tai Chi. And then I'll be putting in some meditation scripts and quotes during the rest of the series. So week 1 is Invigorating Qigong Flow. Week 2, we're going to do Tai Chi for lower back pain, and then do Tara Brach's RAIN, Radical Acceptance Theory. Week 3, Tai Chi for balance and flow. Week 4, Tai Chi for strength and well-being. Week 5, we have Tai Chi for pain relief again, and then the EFT tapping by Nick Ortner. And in week 6, we have Tai Chi for vitality and renewal. Again, you know I am supported by the Village in Howard, where we're empowering Howard County seniors in Maryland to age better at home by building a thriving support community to remain active and engaged. And this is one of the ways that we do it. And we are going to do it on Zoom. During this session, we're going to explore again Qigong. We're with Dr. Adam Potts, who's not only a physical therapist, but a Tai Chi instructor. We're going to reflect on vortex and do a meditation of the hand. Our music is going to be from Hang Massive, The Sun and the Moon. If you want to have some silence after that, we will. And next week, we will explore pain and rain. So, what do you know about Qigong? Have you tried it before? I know some of you have done the Tai Chi. So we're going to try to mix it together. And what was your experience with Qigong? So Qigong was from a professor. His name is Cheng Mang Ching, a Chinese physician and a Tai Chi grandmaster. Qigong is healing work for Chinese medicine practitioners, also for holistic therapists like acupuncturists, body workers, somatic-based psychotherapists. You can either teach patients as a part of the treatment or give them homework to reinforce the healing process on a physical or spiritual level. I love this example of the 5 elements of Qi, or life energy, which is those traditional Chinese 5-element theories. It's based on our different organs. And the first one is respect, which is shown by the metal in the environment, which is part of your lungs and has your vitality and nourishing that. Next is water element, which embodies listening, the expulsion of toxins designated in your kidneys. The next element is the wood element, signifying benevolence. And you see detoxification from your liver. Then truth is represented by fire. And there's antioxidation through your heart. And last but not least is earth, which exemplifies support, thoughtfulness, and is designated by your spleen, which enhances immunity. So anytime you see these 5 traditional Chinese elements, You might think of the metal, water, wood, fire, and earth. And respect, listening, benevolence, truth, and support. So the principles of Qigong is one, intentional movement, careful flowing, and it's a balanced style. Second, it has rhythmic breathing, slow, deep, coordinated with fluid movement. Fourth is awareness. Again, like Tai Chi, it's calm and focused, meditative state. And fourth, it's a visualization of the Qi flow, the philosophical tenets and aesthetics. So you'll notice that Qigong is a collection of Tai Chi style movements. It involves massages and energetic practices, and it improves your circulation, balance of the body's life force energy. Difference between Tai Chi and Qigong, anyone know? Let's see. Well, Tai Chi has continuous movements, and Qigong has simple, discrete, and repeating pattern or stationary meditative poses. It's conscious breathing, mindful awareness, helps people with minor or serious injuries or energy blocks, and it's easy to learn and practice. And we found out that Tai Chi was easy to learn too. So let's look at Dr. Adam Potts, our physical therapist, talking about Qigong and running us through some exercises.
In this video, we're going to do an invigorating Qigong flow. So we'll start off with some breathing exercises. One of the breaths we'll do is called the fire breath. So now if you have uncontrolled high blood pressure, or you have breathing issues or lung impairments, you might want to skip that for now, or just check with your doctor first, make sure it's okay. You can continue just to do the abdominal breathing in place of that. But if you feel okay, you can follow along. We'll do about 10 breaths with the fire breath. Then we'll do some Qigong movements a little bit faster than usual so that we can stimulate the energy even more so we can feel energized and ready for the day. So we'll begin by first adjusting the posture. So standing with your feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, pelvis, waist, and lower back softened, relaxed. And then from here, rise up through the crown of the head, getting taller, and then let go 5%. And then check back in with the shoulders, relaxing the shoulders, softening the forehead and the jaw. Then you can place your hands on your lower abdomen. As you breathe in, the belly expands. As you breathe out, the belly returns towards the spine. Abdominal breathing. Breathing in and out, coming into the present moment, arriving in the body, letting go of all the worries from the day, coming into the here and now. And then on the next inhale, you can hold the breath at the top of the inhale just for a moment, and let it out with a big sigh. Then from here, we'll move on to the fire breath. So this one, you can either join in, or you can just continue with abdominal breathing until you feel comfortable. So the fire breath, we actually do a forceful exhale through the nose, and then when we do that, the belly contracts. And then we do a passive inhale, the belly expands. Okay, we'll do about 1 breath per second so you can follow along. So we'll begin. Then you can go back to your abdominal breathing, feeling into the body, just noticing how you feel. And then we'll do our Qi massage. So we'll tap the body, stimulating all the energy pathways in the body. And so in Chinese medicine, we have what's called meridians. It's like rivers where the energy flows. All right, so we'll start with the chest. So begin to tap on your chest, all right? Right on the chest, it helps to stimulate energy to the heart and lungs, and it boosts our immune system. And so we have our thymus gland, which is right behind our rib cage. And so this can really help with boosting our immunity. All right, and then from here, hold one arm out. We'll come onto the shoulder, palm faces up, and then tap down the inside of the arm. and then turn the palm face down, and then come up the back of the arm. We'll do that again. Palm faces up. Turn the palm over, palm faces down, and then we'll go back to our chest. All right, and then coming one hand, the other side, palm faces up, then stimulating, tapping down the inside of the arm. The palm turns down and coming up the outside of the arm. We'll do that again, down the inside, and then up the back. Back to the chest, and then down to the abdomen, stimulating energy, what's called the lower dantian, the reservoir of energy. All right, then we'll go down to the hips, and then the lower back. So I'll turn around so you can see. And so we'll start to tap the lower back. You can use loose fists, or you can use your hands, or you can just do the sides. All right, and then we'll start to go down the backs of the legs. All right, I'll show you from the side. And so you can keep your knees slightly bent as you come down towards the feet. Just come down as much as you can that feels comfortable, and then come up the inside front of the legs. All right, we'll do that again. So down the backs of the legs to the outside, and then the inside fronts of the legs here. And then back to the lower abdomen, back to the chest. And then you can just come back to stillness and feel your body. You might even notice a tingling or buzzing. That's the energy. Feeling invigorated, stimulating the energy, blood flow for healing as well. Then begin to turn from the waist and the hips, letting the hands gently knock against the lower abdomen and the lower back. It's called knocking on the door of life. All right, you can let the feet come up too if that feels okay. And when you turn, you can let the back heel come up, and sometimes that's a little bit easier on the knees. So the door of life is an acupressure point in the lower back, and it's thought that when we stimulate this point, it actually stimulates the energy throughout the whole body. It also is a nice warm-up, lubricating the joints of the spine. Breathing. All right, then we'll start to slow it down, coming back to center, and then we'll do a movement called the pump. So this is another one that can really help to stimulate the energy. So we'll start off with the hands up, and then as the hands come down, we bend the knees, and then as the hands come behind, we straighten. Then bend the knees as the hands come forward, and then straighten as the hands come up. All right, so bend the knees and then straighten, bend the knees and then come up. Then we can pick up the speed with this one. Breathing in, breathing out. So using the breath can really help to assist in stimulating the energy, increasing oxygen to all of the cells of our body. So doing the pump. All right, and then we'll slow it down. Coming back to center. And then from here, the hands rise up towards shoulder height, nice and easy. We'll slow it down a little bit, and then hands float down, the knees and hips soften. All this opening the door. Breathing in and breathing out. Moving with the breath, or you can just breathe normal. We learn to move like nature, effortless ease. One more time, opening the door. And this time, the hands circle in front, making two loose fists. The forearms come towards each other as you round the back. And then reverse direction, the arms come out to the sides as you open the shoulders and chest. And round the back as you breathe out. And then breathe in as you open, spinal cord breathing. This also helps to stimulate the energy along the spine and loosens the joints as well. Breathing in, open like a good morning stretch. Breathing out. All right, one more time. Then as you exhale, the arms float out to the sides, the palms face up as they rise up the midline, turning at the heart, pressing up overhead, then the arms float out and down, holding up the sky. Breathing in, the arms float up. Breathing out, floating down, really feeling all the sensations that you can, bringing mindfulness to your body. One more time, holding up the sky. And then this time, stay with me here. The fingertips point up, the backs of the hands face each other as we float up the midline, then the hands spiral out and away from each other. We call this one silk reeling. Hands float up and then they spiral out and away. The energy loves the spiraling motion. Also helps to stimulate and circulate the energy and blood flow throughout the whole body. Call this the silk reeling. All right, one more time. This time, the palms face up again. They float up to the heart, and then one hand pushes up, the other pushes down. You can do a side bend if you like to, or you can keep the spine neutral. The hands spiral back to the heart, and we'll do the other side, connecting above and below. Breathing in, breathing out. Beautiful. All right, one more time. All right, this time the bottom hand comes up and then pushes right to the corner, the other hand in the opposite direction. Then coming back to center, we'll go to the other corner. The dragon spreads its wings. This time you can turn to the side if you want, letting the back heel come up, rotating. One more time, the dragon spreads its wings. This time the hands come right out in front as you hug the big tree, spreading the feet a little bit wider apart. Breathing in, open. Breathing out, the fingertips drift towards each other and the fingertips dip down and towards the earth. The hands come out forward, rising up overhead, coming right down the center line of the body. Digging in the garden. And don't worry about how low you go, just meeting yourself where you're at. You can always go forward from there. Digging in the garden one more time. Breathing in. Breathing out. And then we'll reverse direction. The hands come up the midline of the body. The fingertips point up towards the sky. The hands float out and down as we harvest from the garden, enjoying the fruits of our labor. Breathing in. Breathing out. Beautiful. All right, this time round out the arms and hug the tree right out in front. Breathing in, open. As you breathe out, this hand scoops under as we catch the moon, melting down. And then pivot on the heel, pointing the toes to the side, and then we'll orbit the moon around the earth. Circling it around, stirring the chi, the life force energy, the source of our power and vitality. And then reverse direction, circling on the other way, orbiting the earth. It's like you're carrying something precious, feeling the sensations. One more time. And then hug the big tree, bring it back to center, pivot on the heel, the arms open up wide. Then this hand scoops under, brace the moon, pivot on the heel to the other side, pointing the toes to the side, and then the moon orbits the earth once again. Circling around, stirring the chi, circulate throughout the whole body and mind. Then reverse direction, whichever way you're going, just go the other way. Circling around. All right, one more time, and then hug the tree, bring it back to center, pivot on the heel, and then you can step the feet a little bit closer. And as you breathe in, the arms open, breathing out, the fingertips drift towards each other, the hands float down. And as you breathe in, the arms float up. They circle in front as if you're gathering in energy right into the heart. Send it back down towards the earth, sinking the chi. Breathe in, gather. Breathing out, directing back down. One more time, sink the chi. And from here, you can place your hands in your lower abdomen, just taking a moment to see how you feel. And if you want, you can step your feet together. And we can finish with a bow. So I hope you enjoyed that invigorating Qigong flow. So I use a lot of those movements whenever I feel really low on energy or I just need a boost. In fact, I attribute a lot of my success and my ability to get through physical therapy school to a lot of those movements. All right, now if you noticed any back pain, if you have any back pain in general, or if you want to learn how to keep your lower back healthy and strong to prevent issues in the future, then make sure you watch the next video in the series, Tai Chi for Low Back Pain. Just click on the link right here, and I'll see you over there.
So at this point, I want you to think how you felt after this Qigong exercise. I know I loved feeling that invigorating force when we did our tapping on our chest. I love Dr. Adam Potts' calm voice. I love that my circulation was stimulated and that he embraced our spirit. So we're going to be doing a lot of Dr. Adam Potts videos through our series. But now I'd like to share about a vortex. I seem like everything else to be a center, a sort of vortex at which the whole energy of the universe realizes itself. Each of us, not only human beings, but every leaf, every weed, exists in the way it does only because everything else around it does. We're all related. The individual and the universe are inseparable. This was a quote from Alan Watts. So now we are going to settle our body into a comfortable position and enter into another part of our meditation. Why don't you try to release your shoulders away from your ears, unclench your jaw, and drop your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Take some deep breaths in and out, maybe relaxing that head, neck. Turn your head to the right and the left. Relax that jaw. Drop your shoulders. Relax your arms, hands, and fingers. Taking a deep breath in. And having it go out through your chest, hips, thighs, calves, out through your feet and toes. And now we'd like to do Meditation of a Hand by Laura Cannon, a meditation expert here in Columbia, Maryland. So if you wish, now close your eyes, breathing in and out. And picture your hands and put them now on your thighs, feeling that energy and breathing in and out. Now raise your hands up over your head, maybe keeping your eyes closed. And then imagine your hands overhead by looking up and breathing in and out. And make your hands form a thumbs up as you breathe in and out. In and out. Now interlace your fingers, clasping your hands, breathing in and out. In and out. And try putting your thumb and your pinkies together, playing like itsy bitsy spider. Breathing in and out. Now try putting your thumb and index finger and make an O. And put your other three fingers up like, it's okay. It's okay. Breathing in and out. In and out. And look at your fingers. Breathing in and out. Now put your two fingers up, like bunny ears. Breathing in and out, in, out. Making a fist. Breathing in, out, in, out. Make your hands go flat out and stretch your fingers. Stretch those fingers. Breathing in and out, in and out. Form your thumb and index finger and make a heart with your two hands. In, out, in, out. Make your thumb and index finger in a circle. Put your hands together and stretch them out the opposite way. And put your hands on your thighs and feel that life energy, that chi that you have harnessed. Namaste. And now some music from Hang Massive, the secret kissing of the sun and moon. Enjoy. Hey Massive is music by Danny Cudd and Marcus Offbeat Johansson, who met in 2010. And they were one of the first acts to become known for playing the hang. Their original composition was once again on YouTube in 2011. I hope you enjoyed that. So as Albert Einstein shared, I'd like to experience the universe as one harmonious whole. Every cell has life. Matter too has life. It is energy solidified. The tree outside is life. The whole nature is life. The basic laws of the universe are simple. But because our senses are limited, we cannot grasp them. There is a pattern in creation. For a minute or two, let's just bathe in the reflection with our silence. Slowly reawaken your body. Feel your mind and body becoming more and more alert. Move your arms and legs and stretch your muscles to let them awaken. Sit for a moment with your eyes open, observing the room around you. Are you ready? Return to your usual activities, keeping with you a sense of relief, a sense of calm. Again, this week was brought to you video by Dr. Adam Potts, who is a doctor of physical therapy and taichi instructor. He was from the University of Massachusetts in Lowell, Massachusetts, and has started the Karpula Center. He has a wife, Laura, who teaches yoga and tai chi and meditation. They have a daughter and are from North Carolina. And I hope you have enjoyed his video on Qigong for invigoration today. Next week, as we said, we're going to explore lower back pain and then look at a meditation from Tara Brach with radical acceptance or RAIN. Think about our new format if you like the Tai Chi combined with meditation, and how are you feeling after both? Namaste. Wonderful to see you this week. Have a good one.